Good morning, pure structure traders. Today is July 9th, 2021. Today we'll be going over S&P 500, gold, and also oil. I'll be giving you some of the major levels here on S&P. Wendy will be going over some of the minor levels, and then I'll go over gold and also oil as well. So again, if you guys do like these videos, please go ahead and smash that like button. If you guys are not subscribed to the channel yet, please go ahead and subscribe. Any questions you guys have, feel free to pop them in here on YouTube. We would love to get back to you guys. But with that said, let's go ahead and get started here. For S&P 500, we're above some of the resistances I had. I had a main level somewhere around 43, 24, 25, popped above that. So really want to see if the market gets back into that area for support. And if it does, that's probably where I'm going to be looking for my first area of support for a continuation of the bull. Above that though, main level, another major level for me is going to be 43, 44, 25 as resistance, and then above that 43, 51, 75. Supports below 24.25 is going to be 43.1850 as the next level of resistance to act as support, and then 42.96 as my more of a major level down below. So we'll see what happens there, but I'm going to hand it over to Wendy. She'll give you some of the minor levels she has on S&P.
Okie dokie. So we are bullish because we are continuing to make newer highs in this particular trading session. So the first high support, the first resistance turn support that I want to start with is down there at 4316. It is a double top area, true resistance. And then in the London session last night, you can see that it turned support to make higher highs. That's what we want to see if we're going to look for longs. So our peak above that now is 25.25. I'm saying this to the tick, but it doesn't really have to be to the tick. But that level is marked, blocked, and loaded if the market's going to come down to it, which it will at some point. It will come down to it. The next peak above that, which is not being used as support at the moment, is 433125. That's our next peak to use as support. We're not going to worry about it right now because the market is not close to popping up with purpose to use as support. Now, aside from these three peak areas, you have to remember that the market is fractal. So there are micro peaks inside of micro peaks, and I use those as well. So now if we go below the second micro peak that I have at 43.25 area, below that is a peak that is meaningful to me because it was resistance and recently support. And that is 43.2225. That is going to be marked and loaded because the market could come down and use that as a big bounce. The next micro peak, hope I'm not confusing you, is 43.2675. You can see how the market was a little bit of a resistance area, but also currently within the last couple of hours is used as support for the bounce all the way up to 35.75. So I know these are a lot of peaks to think about, but that's the beauty of micro peaks or the confusion of micro peaks. Not all of them are meaningful, but when they make the switch from resistances to support, then they're meaningful. So we have several areas of these micro peaks to use. We've got David's main levels to use, and we're going to make some money today on any one of these levels. So that's it for SPOOs. And Dave, you've got it for oil and gold.
Awesome. All right, let's get to it. So for gold, we are looking to see if gold will continue to climb to our resistance of 1806.7. Again, did have a nice double top and then move right back down, came right off of support right around these 1794.6s and then pop right back up. And then you can see we kind of bounced around these two areas. So I'm going to see if we can actually pop back up into 1806.7 as the next push up. If not, we'll see if the market wants to come down here at 1801 or pull down to the next level, 1797.3 or 1794.6 as the supports down below. So we'll see what happens there. Let's go ahead and move over into crude oil for you guys. For crude oil, as we open this up, we did hit a main level of resistance 7408. Um, somewhat stalling there. So we want to see if we continue to stall there and pull it down a little bit. Want to get back below 73.84. And if we do, probably next level down below for support, it's going to be either somewhere around 73.05, um, or maybe a closer one's going to be somewhere either around these 73.37s or 73.46 as support. So if you are looking for a fade against the trend, you can try around these areas 74.08, or if you get back under 73.84, that could be your level of resistance to pull it down. But if you want to trade with the trend, wait for it to come back to either these 73.30, 34, 35s, or down below, maybe somewhere around more of a main level 73.05. But that is it for S&P, gold, and also oil. Let's go ahead and get ready for the open.